So I had somebody ask me, someone who doesn't do a lot of cover band gigs, a lot of corporate gigs, a lot of honky tonk gigs. He was asking me about covers and how you approach them. And I told him what I'm saying right now is that there is not necessarily a right or wrong way, but a lot of it is situation dependent. For example, let's take the cover Jolene, Dolly Parton song. I played this at Tootsie's last week. Tootsie's is a famous honky tonk in Nashville. People go to dance, they go to hear country songs. And this is the way I played it. Now, as you can see, of course, you're not going to play it note for note exactly carbon copy like the original recording, because if you listen to the original recording, the drums really aren't. It's really laid back and it's mainly a percussion track. However, playing a honky tonk, playing a song that people familiar with, they want to hear it kind of closer to that version. And when you're in Nashville, not everybody does it that way, and I'm fine with that. I'm open to all situations. But really, if I'm playing a honky tonk, if I'm playing a corporate gig, if I'm playing a situation where people come to hear the songs and not hear me per se or the band I'm with, my job is really to try to play it more close to the original. Think about the tempo, think about the form, make sure that people can get really familiar with it. But also, if people are dancing with it, specifically dancers, like if you're doing country music, it should be pretty close to the recorded tempo so that they can do the dances. Something I think a lot of musicians don't think about. Now, on the other hand, I played Jolene a couple nights ago, and I'm on the road right now, playing with an original artist, Kevin Daniel, and his get down is very different. He doesn't want to sound like the album. He really thinks that when you're playing a cover song, you need to take it and make your own, or he wants to play in a certain feel, a certain vibe. Kevin's approach to music is, I think, songs are kind of more like they're a conversation topic, and from one day to the next, the topic is really the same, but the directions can go in a lot of different places. It's not like a set speech, whereas when you're playing on Broadway, Nashville, when you're playing a corporate gig, a wedding gig, again, it doesn't have to be note for note. Again, some people make it their own, but in those situations, I kind of lean more towards what's going to make it sound the most like the original recording, or what's going to make it sound like what people are familiar with. And again, a lot of this is really dependent on the players. Sometimes you're playing in a cover band gig, and people want to stretch out and they want to play in a different way. So I always ask before I play a tune, what's the goal here? Is the goal to showcase my talents, my abilities? Is the goal to make people dance? Is the goal to play something familiar to people? Is the goal to kind of stimulate the artist and play it in a different way that brings something else out of them? So there's really no one wrong or right way to play a cover. I think it's all about how you apply to it, how you apply in each situation. So this is a channel I've just been doing. I'm not necessarily talking about drums, not necessarily talking about gear. I'm not necessarily talking about life on the road. I'm just kind of talking about everything that happened as I played. So I'm doing a tour diary right now. If you want to click on that, that's a March 2023 tour diary. And if you like what you see, subscribe, shoot me a comment, shoot me a like. And thanks for watching.